Right, I've seen this on YouTube a few times and I thought this would be fun. Googling yourself, but it's not in the same way. It's not just going like news or anything like that. It's about Googling yourself like this. For example, is Peter... Oh, so I'm not even in the top list here. Let's put Andre. Is Peter Andre Australian? Wow, I was born in England and I grew up in Australia. So half my life Australia, half my life England. So I'm kind of Gringlish alien. Gringalian. Yeah, Millie? Am I Gringalian? Gringalian. I don't know, I'm just weird. Is Peter Andre married? I am married to a lovely lady called Emily, obviously with my last name, but she wasn't when I married her. Is Peter Andre Greek? I remember asking my dad this question. I said, Dad, I love Italian food. Are you sure I'm Greek? And he said, well, my son, from the waist down, you are 100% Greek. All right, let's try something different. Let's just put Peter Andre and just a random letter from the alphabet. B. Peter Andre Bananas. There's an interesting story about bananas. Basically, I was doing my video clip. I can't remember where it was, and I got. You're gonna laugh, but I collapsed on a video shoot. It's because I had too many bananas. Now I know that sounds ridiculous, right? But basically, too much potassium. Never sounds right when you say that you collapsed from having too many bananas. Oh dear Lord, have I lived that down? No. Why did I pick B? Peter Andre born. Thankfully, yes. For you lot, probably not. Peter Andre baby. Peter Andre brother Mike, yeah, one of my bros. He's a barber and an awesome DJ too. Let's go for another letter. Let's go for D. Peter Andre daughter. Two of them, Princess, call her Bista or Pringle. And as she said the other day, she's a single Pringle. It's the best news I've heard all year. My daughter Amelia, who we call Millie. She's beautiful, she's 7 as well. Love my daughters, they're like awesome. Peter Andre Daily Mail. Yes, I get told that often, you know. I actually have been called a female once, funny enough. I rang to speak to my mum in Australia. And the lady said hello, and I said, oh, is my mum there, please, blah, 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 blah. I said, yeah, sure, ma'am, wait. And went and said, oh, Mrs. Andre, your daughter's on the phone. So I usually on a daily basis get called male, but occasionally I get female. So Peter Andre dad. I am, and I'm very grateful that I have my dad, but I am a dad as well. Peter Andre discography. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've got gold albums, platinum albums, and even a multi-platinum album, and platinum and multi-platinum singles. So I'm really, really proud and really, really happy with that. Now, the next one's funny, doll. So there used to be a doll of me in the 90s, and it was the #1 doll at the time. Funny though, it had on the packaging, not suitable for kids under 36 months due to small parts. I've never lived that down either. Cheers for that. Let's pick a letter R. Real name. Good one. So my real name is Andrea, Peter James Andrea. And in Australia, because, you know, a lot of Greeks' last name is Andrea. But in Australia, the Aussies teachers would call me Andrea. They'd go, oh, is Peter Andrea here? And I used to be so embarrassed, man, so embarrassed. I went on national TV to do New Faces, which was the competition that I got signed up on. And in rehearsals, Daryl Summers, the host, was going, and last but not least from Queensland, Australia, we've got Peter Andrea. And I was like, oh no, he can't call me that on national TV. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. So I said, oh, it's Andrea. And he goes, yeah, no worries. And last but not least, second rehearsal, Peter Andrea. Oh, I'm thinking this is gonna kill me. I went and I said, oh, I think you've spelt my name wrong. If you just take the A off, it's Andre. And then you can put that at the end if you remember. And that was it. And the reason I did that was because my brother Mike at school called himself Michael Andre. I remember thinking, oh, You know, that's such a cool name. Everyone knew him as Michael Andre and me as Peter Andrea. I mean, literally. For some reason, I never changed it before then, but after that night on New Faces, I was Peter Andre. But yeah, I'm actually Peter James Andrea. Here's an interesting one. Peter Andre, Robin Gibb. Robin Gibb from the Bee Gees ended up being a very dear friend of mine. There's this picture in the background there. I don't know if you can see it. Robin Gibb's the one in the middle, became a very dear friend of mine before he sadly passed away. Absolute legend. And I had Robin at my house and we wrote music together. We've never released it, but we did write a song together that's really good. But yeah, he's great. Right, wonderful man, wonderful man. Let's go another one. Let's do L. Peter Andre look-alike. Oh, let's find. I have to click on this one. I love this. Well, they've got this one here, which is, I'm not sure though, because Mark's a lot younger than me. He's slightly better looking too than me. What about this guy? Does this guy actually look like me? I mean, I'm gonna just show you him, me. Do we look alike? Huh? I don't think so. Although I have to say my son does look a lot like Tommy Fury. Can I just make this comparison? I need to talk to you, mate. Hey? I want to get in the ring with him. I just want to have a chat with him. Nice friendly chat. He seems like a very nice man. My son awfully looks like you though, mate. Right, let's go to Z. Peter Andre zodiac sign. Okay, so my zodiac, well, there's a very interesting point. I believe I was born February 27th, 1973. However, which would make me, according to the zodiac, a Piscean, which apparently now is not a Piscean because it's moved apparently, and now I would be an Aries. I don't know, I read something that the zodiacs have changed or something. I was happy being a fish. I don't know why that changed, but I'm not a fish now. But the interesting thing is that I found a passport of me at 9 years old, which I might have here somewhere. It says I was born on September the 27th. So I'm like, what? So I don't know how old I am. So I don't know what my zodiac is. Peter Andre Will Zanarst. What about this one? Peter Andre Alt Alflarung Zuzenmenfassung. And this one, Dr. Peter Andre Wilzanart. I'm going into that one. Dr. Med Dent Peter Andre. Oh, I gotta use this. Could we pass for each other? I don't know, mate. I think he was born in 1988. He's a lot younger than me. Well, I'd love to be that. That'd be amazing. Anyway, let's move back. All right, let's do another one. Peter Andre, let's say the letter N. Net worth, right, well, my dad always said never ever talk about things like that, so I won't. But, no, but seriously though, no. Yeah. Neck tattoo, this is a cool one, check this out. This I did for a film called On the Other Foot, which is coming out very soon. Yeah, check that out. Anyway, it is what it is. The bottom line of what I've learned from Googling, doing this Google thing that they do on YouTube, is no one is actually that interested. No one actually cares. I need to get over it, and I need to go downstairs and make some dinner. Thank you very much for watching us. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe and to like it. My mate Steve always says, and I love this expression, if you like it, press like. If you love it, exactly. Press subscribe. Bye.